Hi lovelies! If you found yourself stuck in a lunch rut, look no further than this absolutely incredible Chipotle Chicken Burrito Bowl. It is so delicious, really simple to prepare, and perfect for meal prep, so you can make it on Sunday and enjoy it for up to 3 days. Now, just before we get to that, I wanna remind you guys that our amazing meal planning site, Healthy Meal Plans, is here to make your lives in the kitchen easier. It allows you to browse more than 1,000 recipes, drag and drop them into your weekly meal plan, and then automatically generates your grocery list for the week. How great is that? Once you're done watching this yummy video, I hope you will check it out and that you can use it as a tool to keep your eating on track all year long. Now, like so many of my favorite chicken dishes, this one starts with a really incredibly flavorful marinade. And it's super simple to prepare. I'm just going to start with a little bit of oil in my bowl. I'm using avocado oil today, but you could use vegetable oil or olive oil if you wanted to. Then to that, I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime. So this is a really nicely balanced marinade. It's got a little bit of tanginess, a little bit of sweetness, some smokiness, some spice, and some salt. Next, it's time to add our chipotle pepper to this. So this is chipotle pepper in adobo sauce. I've got 2 here that I just went ahead and minced up with a knife. You could do this in a food processor or a blender if you wanted to get everything really smooth, but I just give it a quick chop and that works fine for me. Next, to add a little sweetness to this, I have got a couple tablespoons of honey headed in here. I want this to get nice and sweet and syrupy. And what I love is that the sweetness of the honey is gonna be so beautifully balanced with the smoky spiciness of the chipotle. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic to this. I've got 1 clove of minced garlic. I'm gonna get that right into my bowl. And then finally, friends, we have just a good helping of salt. I'm gonna get in here and whisk this all together so it's really well combined. And then it's time to add it all over my chicken. Now today, I've opted to use some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. They are by far my favorite cut because they tend to stay a little more tender during the cooking process, so they're really great for meal prep. If you did want to do this with chicken breast instead, I would recommend just cutting your chicken breast in half lengthwise before you marinate it. That way, you'll ensure your chicken will cook properly all the way through before your sauce has a chance to burn. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and pour half this marinade over top of my chicken thighs like so. And then I'll just use a little spatula to spread it around and get it really well coated. And then I'll flip these over and pour over the rest of this incredible marinade. And once again, spread everything out. Now that my chicken is really well coated, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it into the refrigerator and let it sit for between 20 and 30 minutes. That's really all it's going to take for this chicken to get infused with all of that yumminess. You could also marinate this overnight if you wanted to. Obviously, the more time it spends in that yummy marinade, the more delicious the chicken's gonna be. But honestly, usually 20 and 30 minutes is the max time I have, so that's what I'm doing today. The next step, once these are done marinating, is just to get them on the stove. So what I have here is a nice large non-stick ceramic skillet, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of oil to this to help prevent any sticking from happening, because let's be honest, nothing makes weeknight cooking harder than things sticking to the pan. It's the worst. Just as soon as that oil is nice and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and get this wonderful chicken right into the pan, top side down, and let that cook away for about 5 to 6 minutes, or just until it's nice and browned. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just pour over the remaining marinade to make sure we get as much flavor as we possibly can. You'll probably notice at first that there's a lot of liquid in the pan. Don't sweat it. It's going to evaporate through the cooking process. Oh my goodness, guys, this is one dish I really wish you could smell for yourselves. Oh, our chicken is beautifully brown on one side. It's got that sort of syrupy, sweet honey flavor. There's a lot of nice smokiness here, as well as a little bit of spice. I'm gonna go ahead and flip my chicken over and let it cook for an additional, say, 3 to 5 minutes, or until my chicken reaches a safe internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit on a meat thermometer. That's really the only safe way to know your chicken is cooked properly. Oh my friends, this is very exciting. These are so nicely brown. They've got this nice golden coating on them. These are going to make the most epic burrito bowls. I'm so excited to assemble them. And then just as soon as my chicken is cool enough to handle, I like to chop it up into cubes and then use it in this incredible burrito bowl that starts with a bed of brown rice, some black beans, some corn, a little guac, some pico de gallo, and of course that incredible Chipotle chicken that I just cannot get enough of. If you wanted to serve this chicken over a salad, it also works really well, or even use it in things like tacos. Super, super tasty. And honestly, I'm so ready to eat. Yeah, it's worth getting excited about. Guys, I hope you love this recipe as much as I do and that you will give it a try for yourselves. If you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Facebook me a photo, because you know how much I love seeing your kitchen creations. Remember, this recipe, like all of my recipes, is featured on healthymealplans.com, our amazing meal planning site that allows you to browse more than 1,000 recipes, drag and drop them into your weekly meal plan, and then automatically generates your grocery list for the week. What could be easier than that? Guys, thank you as always so much for watching. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.